Okay, so not gonna lie, today was a tough day as a mom. It's a Monday, and my son, who some of you know, is on the spectrum and also has OCD and ADHD, along with others. First of all, this morning, asked him if he had his PE clothes ready to go. He said yes, and we're on the way to school, and he freaks out realizing that he took them out of his backpack over the weekend and wants me to turn around. Me trying to be the good mom says, no, you got to go to school. We don't have time. We're going to be late. You need to get there, and you're just going to have to deal with the consequences. But knowing he's going in and it's going to be a tough day is already really hard. And so I kind of expected a call from him, which happened about an hour and a half after school started. And he said, I'm having a really tough day. He said, I want you to come pick me up. He's like, I was playing flag football and someone took my flag, so I took theirs. And I guess they got upset about that and they shoved me. And again, because my son is on the spectrum and doesn't read people the right way, I don't know if he did something to upset the child or if this is just someone picking on him. I just don't know. And it's so hard not knowing. And he's like, and then I went to my next class and it just got worse. And he's like, and I'm like, we always give it like a scale of 1 to 100. And he's like, I'm so over 100 and I need you to come pick me up. And it's such a difficult decision because it's like, I want him to learn how to push through. I want him to learn how to handle these situations when they come and not feel like, oh, I can just get bailed out every time. But I also, as a parent of a neurodivergent child, I want to be there for them and help them through it. And so I told him, please just try and make it through one more class and let's see how you do. And anyway, he said, I'll try. He made it through another class, and then he called me again. Said, I still want you to pick me up. And at that point, my husband got on the phone and he was like, I think you can handle this. You can do it. You could do it. Come on, like, let's make it through one more class. He pushed through one more class and he called me again and he's like, I can't do it anymore. And so I go to pick him up and he immediately wants to get like on a device and stuff. And I said, no, you're not gonna be on a device. If you were at school, you wouldn't be on a device. You're not gonna get to come home and be on a device. And it's just so hard because it's such a balance. And I know a lot of you other moms out there understand this. There's such a balance of like teaching them a life lesson, but also being nurturing. And if you have a tip, please let me know because it's so freaking hard. And, as I'm telling him and watching him in tears, I'm saying, I get it. I understand what you're going through. I love you. This is why we're making these decisions to have you either push through or, you don't get rewarded when you come home from school with a device, it's just tough. It's a very difficult thing to do. So anyway, if you've had days like this, I'm there with you. If you have any advice for me, please let me know. But yeah, it's just tough. But anyway, we're headed to therapy in a little bit, so hopefully we can find some solutions there. But yeah, that was my Monday.